Good afternoon and welcome to the last vlog of this term. It's been a busy session, it's been a really good session, it's been an interesting session and a tough session all rolled into one, but I just want to thank you all for your continued support of the staff, the young people and myself and the senior leadership team here at Dunoon Grammar School. We really do appreciate it. You don't know how much we appreciate your continued support. So this week I'm going to tell you about our new Polytunnel that was erected last week. I'm going to give you some staffing updates as well, a little news about the trips that were meant to be taking place this week, again an update on the COVID mitigations, and finally some news on next week as we draw to a close the end of our first term. So I hope you enjoy listening to all our news. After a lengthy period of time, our new polytunnel was erected in our garden, and that polytunnel is going to be coordinated and organised by our Learning Centre young people. They're so excited about what to plant and what they're going to be growing in it. It is a great outdoor learning space for our young people, and we're going to create some form of social enterprise where our Learning Centre pupils will grow some vegetables or plants and we'll sell them on to the local community as when they're ready. But I'm really looking forward to seeing how it grows, pardon the pun, but I'm really looking forward to seeing how it goes and also to see how our young people take a lead on that. So keep up to date with the news on future vlogs. A little bit of staffing news. We welcome back Mr Strathdee to our school community. He takes over the head of house for Hafton House, which was Mr Dean's previous post. Big thank you to Mr Wilson, who was the interim head of house while we waited on Mr Strathdee coming back to us from Campbelltown Grammar School. So welcome back. And Mr Corr, who's been doing some supply in the English department, a big thank you to him for all his efforts and everything that he did for our young people during his time here during term 2. It's been very much appreciated, and I hope he has a lovely Christmas too. Good luck to Mr Corr as he goes back to Campbelltown. A big thank you to him.
Well, here we are at the end of another great speech at a school that I think is one of the best in the whole of Argyll and Bute, if not to mention Scotland. I came here a few years ago and I fell instantly in love, not with the head teacher, although he would maybe like that to happen, but I love the kids and I still do, and it's great to see them doing so very, very well. And the chap that's taken this photograph or video, I taught his wife, and she said I was the worst teacher she ever had in her blooming life. Anyway, I've been so happy to be in such a wonderful school, so well led, and the office staff here are absolutely fantastic, I tell you. Anyway, can I just stop now? Is that okay?
Try for
Is that
a wave.
As you'll be aware, we had a number of trips organised this week, one to Newcastle United's football stadium to watch the Newcastle United Manchester City game, which I was going on, but unfortunately we've had to cancel all our trips. So we've cancelled the football trip, we've cancelled the Panto trip, and we also have cancelled our merit rewards trip to the local cinema. We feel that it's much better being better safe than sorry. We will rearrange all of these trips. Obviously the Panto trip can't be rearranged, but we will look at some other maybe trip in the new year when we're allowed to go and take our young people to see. So I'm really sorry that we have cancelled them or postponed them, and please keep up to date with the news when you'll see when we've got these things rearranged. As you'll be aware, the First Minister released a new statement and new guidance on schools and what we have to do in schools. And schools will remain open in the current situation, but it's very important that our young people remember to use the hand sanitizer as they enter the school building and enter and exit classrooms. They should be wearing a face covering at all times unless they're in the forum eating. Now, we ask that young people bring their own face covering. We're going through quite a lot of the disposable ones, but we would really like them to bring their own face covering to the school as much as possible. When you receive a warning and form letter from the school, that will state that there has been a positive case in your son or daughter's school. Please be aware that you only really need to get a PCR test at that point should your child have any symptoms, or should Test and Protect contact them as a close contact, but there's no need for them to self-isolate at that point. However, should, as I say, Test and Protect contact you, or they have any symptoms, please arrange a PCR test as quickly as possible. Next week won't have the usual festivities that we would have at the end of term, like DGS does Strictly, our talent show, our assemblies. So unfortunately we won't be allowed to do them, and it's a big part of our Christmas end of term, and I'm really disappointed that we can't run these events just now. We will be closing at 2:30 on Wednesday the 22nd of December. Buses will run as normal and will not run until 3:45. So again, we will have obviously the opportunity to keep young people here should they be required to stay here until the bus times. And on Monday and Tuesday it will just be a normal day. We will be normally following our normal timetables in class. I hope you have a fantastic Christmas and a wonderful new year. Please keep safe, enjoy yourself, because I think we all need that right now. We need that cheer in our lives. But stay safe and look after yourselves and your families, and I look forward to seeing you in 2022.